This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by the Sussex County Association of Realtors.
When it comes to buying a home, there are so many things to consider. One of those things is whether or not to purchase a home warranty.
In today's Angie's List report, Angie explains why you should read the fine print before making your decision.
It covered all kitchen appliances, the furnace, water heater, also covered the air conditioning unit, and anything major that would have happened that was not caught throughout an inspection.
Homeowner Ernest Goss considers himself lucky.
I had to use my home warranty because it was almost July when it was 100 degrees outside, and my air conditioner just completely and totally shut down and stopped working. They came out, they did charge a service fee of $85 to come out and look at it. They came out, looked at it, said the whole unit was bad. They said they could either do just the unit or they could redo the whole system. They gave me an option. One was a little more expensive than the other. I chose the more expensive route to go ahead and fix any other problems that may occur. It ended up costing me, I think, $800 for a whole brand new air conditioner installed with all the fees covered.
In Ernest's case, his home warranty worked, but Angie says it's important you look at all of the fine print to know exactly what's covered.
When shopping for a good home warranty, you want to find a company that obviously covers all of the mechanicals of your home. So be sure that you've got an apples to apples comparison when looking at warranties. Does it cover the heating and cooling system? Be sure you understand that part. Then it comes down to, will they include an inspection before the warranty so you know exactly the condition of everything in your home? Also, do they have a low deductible and 24-hour customer service, because you never know when that water heater will break.
And then there's the need to know of what's not covered.
There may be limits to your home warranty, so it's important to read the contract in its entirety. For example, you maybe have a plumbing issue. If it's inside the house, the warranty may cover it, but if it's in the plumbing outside of your home, it may not.
Something else you may not know? Angie says it's the warranty company that gets to pick the service providers. She urges homeowners to do their research to make sure it's someone they want in their home. And another thing to keep in mind, Angie says warranties are not designed to act as insurance to protect homeowners from loss. Rather, they're intended instead to provide service, repair, or replacement on a home's appliances and major systems, such as heating and electric. Lastly, the length of the warranty's term is typically a year, so the decision to renew will eventually have to be made.
The warranty was for a year. I opted not to renew just because most of my other functions when I got my house inspected were all up to tip-top shape. The air conditioner, when I bought the house, it was too late for them to actually inspect, and I had worries about that when I bought the house, and grateful that I had a home warranty in order to cover it.
Angie adds that most home warranty plans cost between $350 and $500 for a one-year contract. Adding enhanced coverages, if they're available, could increase that cost by $100 to $300. Homeowners typically pay an additional service fee ranging from $50 to $75 for each repair job.
And if your warranty is purchased through your real estate agent, tell your real estate agent about any denied claims. Oftentimes he or she will have a relationship with the home warranty company and can make a call on your behalf. And that just touches on how a real estate agent can help you.
And as a matter of fact, real estate agents really study the housing market, so they know the best times to buy and the best times to sell. With all this chatter about a housing market comeback, you may be wondering if now's the right time for you to make a move. Well, joining us today with answers are licensed realtors Trina Joyner and Rob Arlett, both with the Sussex County Association of Realtors. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having us.
We just heard the emphasis on new home buyers getting warranties. Trina, is that a good idea for everybody?
It is a good idea for everybody. It helps to give you a little more reassurances that the home that you're purchasing, if something were to happen unexpectedly, you have something to fall back on. And the home warranty can provide you some extra coverage and help save you some money if you weren't expecting to have anything to break down so suddenly.
Yeah, because that's a big investment. Now, Rob, we're hearing that the housing market is making a comeback. Is that true?
Not completely. I mean, comeback means that you are where you are and you want to get back to where we were. So our market is not going to get back to where it was back in 05, 06 anytime soon. There is more confidence right now, at least in the market, and so I think it is a very good time still to purchase, and so I think right now I would certainly recommend people to jump on board for sure.
Okay, so buyer's market, seller's market.
Definitely still a buyer's market. No question about that.
And we have some some
question.
numbers to kind of prove that,
do.
there is a little bit of, there's more confidence,
Yep.
as you said.
Yep, currently right now in the Sussex County, year to date, January through today, we have 651 single family closings thus far, 166 condos and townhome closings, 60 mobile home closings, and also of course 107 lots and land closings. So there is more activity, certainly. Would you agree?
I will absolutely agree to that.
And that's good.
All right. What advice would you give for anyone who's trying to sell their home, Trina?
I would say, first of all, make sure you contact a realtor and be very patient. That's extremely important.
Big stuff there, huh?
Yes.
So this symbol is important?
Absolutely.
Why?
The biggest difference is when you see that symbol as a realtor, we have our license with our local state associations,
Okay.
and we're members of the National Association of Realtors. You can have a real estate license in your local state, but as a realtor, we have this symbol.
So there's more ethics standards
There's
for the...
more ethics, and this year is our 100th year celebration of the Code of Ethics through the National Association of Realtors.
Is there something we should do before we put our home on the market?
So there are certain things you can do. We would recommend having a pre-inspection of your property, just so this way you'll eliminate any surprises. Also, it also gives the buyer some reassurances that you, as a seller, that you've taken a few extra steps to make sure that your home is in tip-top shape.
What about an appraisal?
An appraisal is also good because once you have a contract on that property, the buyer then knows that the value is in that property that they're purchasing.
Now, there's a proclamation in place that actually gives everybody a fair shot at owning a home. Is that right?
That's correct.
Absolutely.
April is Fair Housing Month.
And what does that mean?
Well,
Well, it means a whole lot. What it means is that, first off, we are fair throughout the year, just for the record. But
Okay.
it's not just for the month of April. But what it does, it does highlight what it is. And what it does, it highlights for everybody. I mean, the American dream, there's no question, is to own a home. And in Sussex County is the perfect place for many, many people. So we encourage everybody to jump on board. And what I mean by that is that there are so very many programs when it comes to mortgages. And we have homes, right on the ocean, and we have homes, of course, that are much further inland, much more reasonable. And there's homes that are selling today for in the teens. So there's a budget for all needs. So if in the event somebody is renting, you might want to contact your local realtor with Sussex County Association of Realtors and learn some more about the opportunities that exist.
And this weekend is the perfect weekend to do that, right?
Hopefully the weather's going to be good, but no matter what, it is. Actually, this is National Open House Weekend with the National Association of Realtors. So nationwide, there are open houses being conducted. So even if it's not the perfect of weather, it's going to be awesome inside that home.
Right.
So for sure, but it's a perfect time this weekend to come on out to a local open house and partake.
All right,
Rob,
good information.
Trina, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Well,
Appreciate
thank
it so
you.
much.
Good
Appreciate
stuff.
it.
And for more information from the Sussex County Association of Realtors or the list of participating companies at the upcoming nationwide open house weekend, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab, now located on the left side of the home page.
Still to come on Delmarva Life, it is the time of year when more motorcyclists are out and about. We're going to learn a few rules of the road to make sure it's a safe ride for everybody.
And speaking of rides, motorcyclists will be out in full force this weekend for Ride to the Tide. What you need to know to get in on all the fun. We'll be right back.